The Overtake GG Dream Team Series 2022 is here, and I've teamed up with OC Racing in order to form a team of power to destroy the other pathetic influencers of sim racing. Now, the first race is available in a link in the description if you want to watch that and see what happened and who I managed to crash into and if I did or did not get any penalties. But in this video, what I'm going to do is going to take a look at the car and track involved in that first race because all this Dream Team series is taking place on Assetto Corsa, which is the best racing simulator known to man. So I think you guys that like our channel will love the circuit and the content that we're driving. So let's get on track and let's talk about the track that we're driving in the first Dream Team Series event, which I totally won. Right, here we are, the absolutely phenomenal PGO International Circuit, which is a cracking fictional racetrack done by 00. This track's designed to meet the FIA Grade 1 standards and also designed to just be really bloody good fun to drive. And I have to say, 00 has absolutely killed it in terms of making a incredibly satisfying to drive flowing racetrack. Now, for the Overtake GG race, we are using the TCR cars. As you can see, we are going to be in the Honda Team Teabag. Team Moist Teabag is going to be in the Honda TCR, and that's what I'm driving here. And we're also going to be doing the short layout. I think it's the national layout of PGO, which makes a lot more sense for these TCR cars, which are front-wheel drive and designed really to be bumper carts rather than actual race cars. I will say, I think this PGO track is most suited to vehicles with a bit of downforce, your sort of Radicals, Tatuses, and maybe like LMP2, you know, that kind of vehicle. But here we go, across the start-finish line, as we do a bit of a lap with pace here, into the braking zone, get through the gears a bit. T1, it's really hard to actually hook things up and actually carry the pace through there, and sometimes I think it's better to do a wider line into that and then than the short line. But I think you can actually make both lines work in some ways. This is all flat out through here with this TCR, and with it being front wheel drive, you're kind of dragging the vehicle along the circuit. Then you have to do like a weird little nook lift here to get the car hooked in. It's really on edge with this TCR, rear squirming through there, and you've really got to work hard to try and actually get the momentum through these corners here and actually keep it going. TCR is kind of like, it's a bit like a soapbox the way you have to drive it, and especially on a track like this with these tight corners, this really is all about that sort of momentum and raw position driving, plus then working with the front wheel drive understeer component of the vehicle. That was a terrible lap. I think you guys would be able to absolutely destroy my time on 1:06. But the crucial thing is, as we've got a nice helicopter flying along, it wouldn't be a racetrack without a helicopter. I will have to say that they've missed hot air balloons. It's not a realistic racetrack without hot air balloons. That's, you know, what's this track modeler done? I will say, you've got these corners here where you'll see in the race on the Overtake GG event, this is the corner where the action happens. This is the crucial corner. I think this is corner 4 or 5, and then T1, the left-hander, are where you can really get the overtakes. Everything else with the TCR is more about just trying to keep in the draft of the car in front of you and not losing the train. Of course, I'm always in the first carriage of the train. I would never be the train driving in the opposite direction towards the train. Let's try and do a nice cleaner lap here. Oh, the other risk thing here is that you want to, if you brake in later and you're using the curbs, you can drive on the curbs with this TCR, but of course they are very slippy, especially on braking. You run the risk of just losing the rear out, and then again, that even on the corner entry, you lose a lot of pace. Look at that. absolutely throttled up the hill here. This, I think, is the trickiest corner, weirdly, is to actually hook this up here and get it in so that you can keep the speed up. I do think, let's be honest, if you're driving a car from the front wheels, they're the wheels for steering, they're not the wheels for driving. Front wheel drive cars are totally alien to me, guys. These don't make sense. I want oversteer all the time, not understeer all the time. Oh! But what you need to do if you want to see how well Team Moist Teabag, OC Racing, myself and Game of Muscle community members did, if you want to see how well we did, you need to click on the video in the description and watch the first race of the Dream Team series. I guarantee you there's a lot of action there. But until the next one, guys, thanks for watching this video. Download PGO International Circuit. You will enjoy it, and we'll definitely do some community racing on it in the future. But happy tea drinking, guys. Take care, and goodbye.